Close your eyes and allow your breath to flow naturally. With each breath, feel your body become more relaxed. Imagine you are standing on a gravel road at the edge of a forest. In front of you are 5 stone steps down to a path that leads into the trees. You start down the steps. At the first step, your body becomes completely relaxed. At the second step, your mind quiets. On the third step, you feel peace flowing through you. At the fourth step, you know you are in a safe place. As you step onto the 5th and final step, your vision becomes sharp and clear, and the light seems brighter and the colors more vivid. You follow the path into the trees, fully taking in everything that you see. You notice each subtle hue of the green leaves and the brown dirt. Here and there, a yellow leaf left over from the fall catches your eye. The light filters through the treetops and dapples the path in front of you. You look up and see bits of blue sky between the tall trees. You see the varying textures of the tree bark, some smooth and some gnarled, knotted, and rough. You notice tiny flowers on delicate stalks nestled against the root of one tree, and you wonder how they came to grow there. Twigs and pebbles crunch under your feet. You feel a slight, cool breeze that rustles the leaves. You become aware of mossy smells and the singing of birds high above you and the buzzing of insects around you. You can feel life here. You continue down the path, stepping carefully to avoid the small green plants which have sprung up between rocks. As you move deeper into the forest, the light fades, and the air becomes damp and musty. The path becomes softer beneath your feet. Moving on, you notice the sound of running water ahead and walk down the path toward the sound. Suddenly you step into brighter light and find yourself on the bank of a wide stream. You can see the sun overhead here, and the sunlight reflects on the water. The stream is rocky, and the water tumbles over the worn stones in a series of small waterfalls. The spring sun is melting snow at higher elevations, and the water runs quickly by, carrying leaves, small twigs, and a few water bugs over the rocks. You sit on the damp, cool moss on the bank and watch the water flow by. As you watch, a small green lizard scampers onto a rock. Then you move slightly and he disappears between the rocks. The sun is warm despite the breeze. You are filled with peace just being in this place. A rustling in the trees on the opposite bank catches your attention, and you look up to see an animal emerge from the trees. What kind of animal is it? Let it be whatever first comes to mind. It sees you and moves cautiously toward the stream. You catch its eyes and it stops, watching you. You know you are safe here and do not feel fear, just awe at being this close to this animal. You have a clear, unobstructed view and can see it in detail. You can see the shape of its body, muscle and bone. You can see the shape of its feet, its tail, its jaw. You know there is power in that body, the power it needs to survive in the forest. You notice its texture, fur, or scales, or feathers, or skin. You imagine what it would feel like if you could touch the animal. You can see its colors, not just the body colors, but the color of its eyes. And you look into those eyes and feel a connection, and know this animal has a message for you. What is it telling you? What would this animal have to say? Perhaps it is just a message of mutual respect. Perhaps it is something else. Let the message come to you. Trust that whatever message you hear is the right one. You repeat the message to yourself a few times, wanting to remember it. Then you look down, breaking eye contact, and the animal turns and wanders back into the trees. You watch it go, grateful for the opportunity to see it so close and for the message it shared with you. Knowing your time here is done, you stand, turn away from the stream, and walk back along the forest path, through the darkness under the thick trees. A few more steps brings you back to the place where patches of light illuminate the path ahead. You can see the sun. Before long, you can see the stone steps. You walk to the steps, taking one last look at the trees behind you. Then put your foot down on the first step and start to climb. On the next step, you become aware of your breath. On the next step, you feel your body. On the next step, you become aware of the room. As you reach the top of the steps, you are back in the present, bringing with you the animal's message and the sense of peace you found in the forest. Take a few deep breaths before you move back into your day.